Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt. Welcome back to Farlands or Bust. Wolfie did it again. Woofed too soon. Woofed before I was ready. Wolfie, oh hi. You're on target. You're on schedule. That's right. Instabark. That's what we'll call it. Welcome. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, behind myself. One of those things. Welcome to episode 693 of Farlands or Bust for your Saturday, June 16th, 2018. This one being recorded live on Twitch. And this here Twitch audience, once again, just I think like the last episode, got treated to the Instabark. Like right when I click load world or play game or whatever it is that loads the world. Wolfie barks before the world is finished loading in. So I gotta wait, gotta hold off, gotta resist the urge to say, hello, ladies, gotta make sure the intro and edit is smooth. So that's what we did, and that's what we're doing, and that is that. And we're continuing on to the, wait, I don't really care for that. We're continuing on, I care about this, to the Farlands here in Minecraft Beta 173, and we're also raising money for direct relief, and we're hearing zombies. Let's see here. Visible spawner, or just a random cave zombie? I think it was a random cave zombie. But yeah, we're raising money for direct relief over at farlandsorbust.com, up to $16,241.61. Thank you, everybody who continues to donate. Of course, trying to raise $50,000 this season. And when we do, we will finally press F3 to see how far we've walked. Oh, we need some Wolfie treats. Need some of them here Wolfie treats. Ooh, watch your step. Murder! Destruction! And seeds. Got him. Ooh, watch your step. Whoa. Whoa, indeed. All right, maybe let's be a little bit careful about this. There we go. You know what I forgot to do? Hold on. And we're back. Seamless transition. Don't, Kurt, forget to edit that out. I forgot to... I was getting some of that frame hitching, and it's because I forgot to close all my applications like Discord and Chrome. It was claimed to me, it was said to me that it's part of that security update to the baked in problem with all these chips, CPUs that like allow the memory to be hijacked. It's very confusing, but it was a big hubbub about a month ago, and apparently they like kind of now throttle your CPU. It's like every CPU that has ever existed has this problem like hardwired into it. And ever since then, supposedly, ever since then, I've been experiencing these things. Similarly, when I'm like launching a game or even just launching car on a stick, everything slows down for like a good 5 seconds, like the mouse around my screen is lagged while streaming, like the audio frame pauses. The meltdown and Spectre bugs, flaws, whatever. So yeah, I guess the fix that they implemented is this true? Can I distribute this knowledge and ask such things as these? Because it's kind of annoying. It feels like a step back in the performance of our computing operations. I don't really notice like my videos still like render at speed, and generally game performance isn't affected, but yeah, that's a thing that I guess we're having to deal with. And yeah, it's ever since then I feel like my I've had these problems with Flob that we never had before. I had I have the problems now running car on a stick seamlessly. Like I used to just be able to transition right into it in the stream, and now it like hangs up for like 10 seconds before it actually loads. It is it's what is it? What is it, Frostbox? Speculative executions in the CPU. They disabled it, but it has led to things being slower. I would assume so. It's not speculating about what I'm going to do next. Look at that burning skeleton. Look at him go. Ooh, he stopped burning. Look at him stop going. Got him. Oh, headshot. Sniped. Woof. Wolfie appreciates the skills on display here. Oh, look at this little valley. That was glitched into some leaves. Indeed. I gave the update $16,241.61. Farlandsbus.com is where you can keep donating. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. People who have donated have asked questions, and let's just dive right into some of those, why don't we? Uncle Hermit. I don't have an Uncle Hermit. Uncle Hermit asked, what are you trying to improve about yourself professionally or otherwise? Why do you ask? Are you saying I have to improve myself? Are you saying I have flaws? I have room for improvement? Well, actually, there's a series of questions here. Let me just lay them all out, and then I'll get to them. What are you trying to improve about yourself? How interested are you in Minecraft's aquatic update? Also, some rapid-fire end-of-the-episode questions, if you'd like. What's your name? When will you see us again? Ah, jokes. Get it? Because at the end of the episode, I say my name, and that I will see you next time. Jokes. Well, what are you trying to improve about yourself? If it's been a constant running theme, yeah, everybody's already saying it. Everybody's already saying it in the chat. The running theme for like my entire professional life, self-employed professional life, I should say, even when I was employed, schedules. And I'm running into that even more so now. It's a struggle bus that I'm on, and I have a one-way ticket, and there's no way back. Excuse me, Wolfie. Yeah, I just can't, like, starting this stream, I'm recording this, it's 5:12 p.m., and I just don't know how to do things that are required of a human being, a human adult being, and then also have times for, like, work and hobbies. Like, here, let me just run down the day. Today I woke up. I got downstairs and started making my coffee and fed Juno. It was 9 a.m. Not the earliest riser, but it was 9 a.m. by the time I got downstairs. And then had my breakfast. Like I said, fed Juno. Took Juno outside. Ate my breakfast. My morning routine is pretty long. And that is probably a place that I need to trim down things. I sit and I drink my coffee slowly. I eat my oatmeal slowly. I read the morning blog feeds and news feeds. I listen to music in the background. And then by about 10:30 or so, I bring my remaining coffee upstairs. And this is kind of a, yeah, I guess I'm too I get distracted easily, I guess is the thing. Because when I come upstairs with my remaining coffee, that's when I like actually start doing work and stuff. So like I uploaded and named and scheduled the remainder Gone Home episodes from the stream archive onto my YouTube. I think today, was it today or yesterday? I balanced a checkbook or a credit card account or something like that, and scheduled the payment of the credit card. You know, I basically do all these little things as I'm finishing my coffee, and then I take a shower and actually get ready for the day. And today in particular, when I finished all of that, it was 12:15. I see the error of my ways. Let's go to sleep and continue in the morning. And a schedulesness. Woo, zombies. Can I? Ooh. Sniped! Oh, he moved at the last second. That was totally on target, was it not? These guys should die by the time I get here, right? Yep. Oh, yeah, look at how close I was. It's too close. Too close. Oh, you know what? Let me get that, too, because I've been carrying around this flint for no reason. Oh, no, that was the cactus. Dang it, that's been the first time in a long time you've run into cactus, Wolfie. So yeah, that's a problem. So it was like noon. But it's weird because I guess when it comes to schedules, I guess I need to schedule specific times for specific tasks. Like that whole morning hour and a half as I'm sitting at my computer with my coffee, I'm balancing checkbooks. I'm uploading or scheduling episodes of things. But then again, I'm also like checking what everybody else has been up to and what videos my friends have uploaded to YouTube. Or I'll notice this thing that I've been wanting is on sale, so I put it in my shopping cart and forget about it. You know? So then I ate lunch. And then I went to the grocery store because I needed groceries. And then I got back from the grocery store and it was like 2. I thought it was like 2. It must have been more like 2:30. Almost 3. It was probably like 2:30. And I figured, well, I got to take Juno out to poop. So kind of do like a half walk around the block to get her to do that stuff. And then I got back and it was like 3. And I'm like, I kind of wanted to start streaming at 3. Because that would give me a good like 3 hours before 6 at least to get a good stream in. But then I recently started streaming and it was 4:45. I don't know what happens in that time. I probably sit back down on my computer, I get everything set up, and then I start fiddling with my bits again. Like seeing those things I left in the checkout cart or seeing an email I should send. Still haven't sent it. Yeah, I think that's my problem. It's the it's the multitasking, and there's been many studies that show that a human brain isn't capable of multitasking. Like, you need a good 20 minutes to fully switch from one task to the other and actually be focused and dedicated on it. Man. So yeah, I definitely think the first... I also don't want to become a robot, let me say this, when talking about schedules. I don't want to be a robot. Constantly aware of what time it is and gotta do this. I don't want to do the same thing every Monday, Tuesday, that too. I want to, this Tuesday I'm going to go on a big hike or whatever, But I do need, as far as the work is concerned, the job. I've streamed a lot this week at least, right? Haven't I? I'm falling into the I'm streaming mode instead of I'm recording 4 lines of bus mode. Sorry, everybody. But I've streamed a lot, even if they weren't very lengthy streams. On my birthday, I started playing the original 1996 Tomb Raider. So I've got that going for me. But yeah, definitely that requires improvement. I could probably exercise more, but I feel like that goes hand in hand with the schedule thing, being healthy, is that I could work into my schedule the ability to go on a hike. And that's the thing. With my current schedule, I barely feel like I have time to properly stream, do my job, do the thing that makes me able to do the other things, to have a checkbook to balance, to have a credit card to pay, that I don't have time for hiking or doing fun things with Juno or working on the Corolla. I haven't touched it since last week, over a week. It's just got the hood open and a cloth over the open carb. And tubes. Tubes! So many tubes. So yeah, that's definitely, I gotta work on that. I need a life coach. I won't be able to afford a life coach, but I need a life coach. Coach, put me in, coach. What was your other question? How interested are you in the Minecraft Aquatic update? That was actually just asked on stream before I started recording here. Talking about like the Minecraft server and stuff, because a few friends have been able to join the server. Yes, there's still a server. I don't know. I'm not that interested in it. I'm not that interested in it at all. It's just one of those things. This is the game I know it as. This is Minecraft to me. All these other things being added, I just I think because it is, yes, it's Minecraft. I understand 1.13 is Minecraft. I think, yeah, it's tough. It's like, do you want to play two different versions of Wreckfest? You know? I'm playing the recently released version of Wreckfest. I'm not going to go back and play the tech demo now. There's nothing for me in the tech demo. Vice versa, I'm playing Far Lands or Bust, Minecraft Beta 173. Playing a game that is the same, but has a whole bunch of different things that I may or may not like. Not super interested. I think the crux of it is... Ooh, that's probably the first time I've used that in context. Dang it, I shouldn't have said it, though. I shouldn't have talked about it. The crux of the matter is that I was never really into building, even when I was building things. I was never into the aspect of building. Ooh! Oh, gosh. Don't do it. Oh, he didn't do it. So... that aspect of it, I'm not excited about new blocks or biomes or new this, that, or the other. Yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to describe, but I obviously have a hard time describing it. But maybe I always just tend to like, maybe I'll pop in to see what's new and what's up, but then it won't be a long-lived interest of mine. But thank you very much for those questions with the donation. Max Cat, did I answer this question already? Max Cat Meow asks, your hiking videos in Far Lands or Bust have inspired me to do more hiking. What is the most memorable place you've been hiking? What place would you most like to go hiking in the future? I mean, there's probably been very similar questions, but I don't know if this one specifically I forgot to delete or not. Memorable place. Well, I mean, obviously the Grand Canyon is pretty memorable. Just, it's grand as far as its scale. I would certainly like to try to get back there and maybe do a longer hike, maybe an overnight hike to the bottom and back. Or from one rim to the other, I don't know how possible that is. I really enjoyed White Sands. I talk about this every time I talk about hiking. But White Sands, New Mexico, just because of it's very alien in nature. It's hard to call... Well, I guess it's a hike. More of a trek. I don't think you can camp there or anything, but it's just very interesting and alien, like I said. So for that reason, I feel like my favorite places to hike are the ones that are like bizarre or not normal. So something like Antarctica would be interesting to be hiking through or just exploring. Places like hiking Mount Rainier. I recently am following somebody who hiked up Mount St. Helens, which seems like more of a hike and less of a mountain climb, alpine hike, like, or climb like Mount Rainier would be, since they're, you know, half the mountain kind of disappeared a few decades ago. That seems interesting, kind of as a run-up to those sort of things. But I like the, I've really taken a liking to the alpine lakes around Seattle here, the Lake 22, Heather Lake, those things. It kind of moves along like a normal forest hike until you reach the pinnacle. You reach the destination of the alpine lake, much like this, except, you know, a couple thousand feet higher, and then, you know, there's mountains and snow, and the mountains are collapsing around you. It's forest fires, very exciting. But yeah, I mean, you know, to that extent, Iceland seems like one of those alien, wild wilderness places. Never been to Yellowstone yet. But yeah, I think I've talked a lot about this in the past, which is why maybe it feels like I've answered this question before. But thank you very much, Max Cat Meow. And I accidentally clicked on the bedness. I didn't even get to say, let's continue in the morning. I just clicked. Just gotta get to this new schedule. Gotta quicken up my morning routine, Wolfie. Don't you know? Boop. Got him. Xavier Penguin. Speaking of birthdays, did you enjoy them as a youngin'? Why don't you celebrate or enjoy your birthday now that you are older? I guess it's not that I don't enjoy my birthday. I just don't plan anything because I'm not a party person, obviously. I don't like going outside. No, I don't like going out. I don't have a big group of friends. I mean, I wouldn't mind like having a cake and like, yay, that sort of thing. But yeah, I don't make a big deal of it because I don't ever really like being the center of attention in any situation. Birthday, this, that, you know, anything really. I'm trying to think of other events where I would be the center of attention. Conventions, panels. So yeah, I think I just don't like being the center of attention. And when it's your birthday and people want to celebrate your birthday, it's because it's your birthday and you're the center of attention. So, did I enjoy them as a youngin'? I guess like any other kid. I get the part I didn't like about my birthday is that it's in the summer, so it was never during the school year. And when kids in my class would have birthday, they would be, you know, it would be made a big deal during school. So it never felt like I had my birthday around my classmates because we were all out of school and I didn't see them. So I guess that was the only, I guess, negative thing I thought about when my birthday took place. But yeah, I did the normal birthday things. I think I saw the original Jurassic Park as a birthday party thing. My, like, 9th or 10th birthday or something like that, whenever it came out. Never really did, like, big... That I honestly don't remember. My childhood is a mystery to me. We're really going through a lot of boats today, aren't we? Boop, boop, boop. So yeah, never really made a big deal out of my birthdays. In general. Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, of any, like, thing, but no. It seems like, as far as, like, gifts and things I received, it always seemed like Christmas was bigger as far as the gift receiving as a kid, anyway, was than birthdays ever were. Meh. Indeed. Indeed. Dravir, in a recent donation in question, asked, how is your bed positioned? On the hidey hole. Like you just saw. We already had this question last week, remember? No. Is it in a corner, against a wall, in the middle of the room? Who puts their bed in the middle of the room? Do you have a preferred way to sleep in? Sleep in? What is it? This is the way these questions are rapid fire, one after the other, is kind of creepy. It's like you've got me cornered in a room, and you're asking me all these questions. How's your bed positioned? Is it in a corner against a wall in the middle of the room? Do you have a preferred way to sleep? What is it? Tell me. Let me know. I really want to know. Tell me these things. It's very personal details about your sleeping habits. How do you sleep at night? You evil person. I was about to say a different word. My bed is against the wall. Like the headboard is against the wall. On the middle of the wall, not the middle of the room. Like you can't walk 100% around the bed, but like a horseshoe around the bed. Like I do in the end of the episode hidey hole, like I'm about to do. When I was a kid, I had it up against the wall. And when I was really little, like I must have been like 3 years old or something, one of my earliest memories, in addition to the tornado siren memory I've told many times, one of my earliest memories is waking up having rolled over and falling into the crevice between my bed and the wall and being stuck. Ah, yes. Those traumas sure do stick with you, don't they? So that is one of my earliest memories, and that was at our old house, like the first house I lived in as a kid, and we moved when I was 4, so I must have been 3-ish or something like that. So yeah, I remember that fondly. But I also remember touching an electrical socket and the wonderful feeling that provided as I was jolted backwards onto the floor. Those are some of the earliest memories from that old house. But you're a kid. That was the early 80s. This is before they invented those little plastic circles that parents put into the outlets to protect children. Like, what are these holes in the wall? Gotta see what's in there. They seem about the size of children's fingers. Good times. Good times indeed. It was before they invented circles or plastic. Now the ocean is ruined. Wow, I just made myself sad. But yeah, that's how my bed is. Do you have a preferred way to sleep? I sleep on a side. I've got a queen-size bed. I do miss that king-size bed that I had in Arizona, but I don't have a reason to have it anymore. But yeah, I sleep on a side. I keep having pillow problems. My pillows. I'm running into the problem that I'm having issues sleeping, and I think it's because my pillows. You normally have like a favorite pillow, like, oh, this pillow's for me, but now whatever used to be my favorite pillow has degraded in quality enough that I don't remember, and I can't find a favorite pillow, so I can't sleep very well. I also just removed my comforter from the duvet. You know what a duvet is. You know what I'm talking about. And I think that's thrown me off too. I'm used to having that weight on me, but it's too warm, so I removed the down comforter. And now I think that's also affecting my sleep habits. But yeah, I can't. Nobody manufactures a good pillow, do they? Pillows are such a hard thing. I mean, it's bad when they're a hard thing, but they're a difficult thing to purchase. You go to a store and you like rest your head on it for 3 seconds to see. That's not gonna tell you when it's all like wrapped in its plastic bag. That can't inform you about how comfortable it is to sleep 8 hours a night on with your neck and head. Which is why at the same, like, I just end up buying like the $10 Target pillows. They work for like a few months and then they don't. But it's also why I'm hesitant to pay like $40 on like a fancy pants memory foam Swedish neck massage pillow. Because I'm gonna, dole out $40 only to bring it home and on the second night realize, oh, this thing's terrible. I got such a stiff neck. And I can't return it because I've already used it. Cone has a curvy memory foam pillow, and it's his favorite thing ever. More favorite than any of the cars he's ever owned. Are you a side sleeper? I'm a side sleeper, see? Ooh. I'm kind of a hybrid side. Like, my head is on my side, but my body, I usually wake up on my stomach. Kind of doing that sort of jib. You know what I'm talking about. So I don't know, maybe I do. Maybe it's time. I'll reward myself for figuring out my schedule by getting myself a fancy $40 pillow. Oh, look at that sheep. Danger sheep. This is kind of an interesting landscape we found ourselves in. I kind of just want to dig in here and call it a night. So that's what I'll do. Wolfie agrees. Hey, Wolfie. How about you agree to sit? Hey! Got him. Boop. Indeed. So yeah, I'm kind of in the weird transition from winter bed to summer bed setup. Might take a little bit of time to get used to. Let's see here. How do I do this? Beep, pop, boop. Neat. So yeah, Dravir, thank you very much for those very creepy questions about my sleeping habits. If you have some creepy questions or normal person questions, you can go to farlandsorbust.com and donate to Direct Relief and ask a question. In the comment field, there's a comment field when you donate. I will receive those comments and answer those questions in a future episode of Farlands or Bust. Those questions, by the way, this season, in previous seasons, they were all kind of just a private thing that I saw. But those questions this season, because we're using Tiltify, are all posted to the public donation feed, I suppose you could call it. So just keep that in mind in case you get any more creepy or personal than how I sleep at night. But yeah. Thank you very much, everybody, for these donations and for watching this episode. And to answer your questions, Uncle Hermit, what is my name and when will I see you again? Thank you so much for watching. My name is Kurt, and I will see you next time. Schedules. Schedules. Schedules.